it's all right. It's all right because we're talking about so much stuff that it's intriguing to me. Like I could like this. We're on to something. We're on to something. It could be the new Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But it can be for Indiana. But I know I want to talk about. It was about the Zoom thing that you were just talking about. I really think that one positive out of all the COVID and quarantine is people are able to work on their own hustle. You know what I mean? If you ever dreamed of doing anything, last year and a half is about doing it. You can see things like OnlyFans and this, that, and the other. A lot of people are really getting their own kind of footing going as far as their own dreams and things. So how has this last year and a half with COVID been a plus for you, and how's the last year of COVID kind of been a negative?
To be honest with you, it's been good. 2020, everybody has talked about how 2020 has been like a terrible year, but in all reality, it was a good year for me, like from a business perspective, a spiritual perspective. I did have some hangups, like, to be honest, but what it did was it gave me clarity. Yes. It really did, on to what to focus on, what's important to me, who is on my side and who is not on my side. So then I can make moves. And this is the thing that I had a friend of mine, and they said to me, like, we're more divided.
Yes.
2020, we're more divided. We're more, and I said to them, and this is how I feel. I feel less divided. I feel more clear. I haven't changed. I am exactly where I am. The reason why you feel more divided is because more people can now see it.
Can see it, yep.
Before, there was this cloak that where you couldn't see it. It was behind a sheet. And now it's all open for the world to see. And when you guys say that it's more divided, it's not. Y'all can see it now.
Yes.
Because this is what we've been talking about. Right? So to me, from a good perspective, I actually, I know a lot of people, this is all about routine. So like 2020 upset everybody's routine. And so if you didn't lean into your routine, you had a really tough year. But so for me, I had a great year because I leaned in to my routine, and then I used that as an opportunity to leapfrog. Because while other people were all upset and worried about this and that, I was out there grinding.
And now the second year of COVID, we're kind of moving out. So what are your thoughts on no jab, no job? What are your thoughts on, because it seemed like the essential workers in the hospital did a whole year and a half without the vaccine. And now some of them are being fired. Well, it's people all over, football coaches and people in New York. What are your thoughts on mandatory vaccines or optional vaccines, or what's one of the three? Or
this is what I feel. How I feel is this. So I run a business, and every decision that I make, regardless if it has anything to do, like the business has to, the whole company, I have to think about that whole company before I think of my personal beliefs. Or so the good of the company has to go beyond me. So I think from an entrepreneurial perspective, us as Americans, like, I get it.
But we have to have the shot.
This is the thing. Like, if you don't want to take that shot, that's absolutely fine.
You can't work for me if you don't take.
That's absolutely fine. Don't take your shot. If I go work for a hospital, or if I go work for a job and they tell me I can't be late, and then I'm late and they fire me, I mean, so be it. Like, so that's the way I look at it. Like this. So whether you believe it is real, look, I think the problem is this: we stopped listening to smart people. And we started
University of YouTube. We still on YouTube, learn our crap off that.
Yeah. And so what's happening here is we stopped listening to smart people and we started listening to YouTube. Smart people tell me get the vaccine.
Get the jab.
So I'm getting the vaccine. And so
Well,
if I go to school and I gotta take all these different shots, I don't see what the difference between this shot and those shots. So
you have people talk about the mark of the beast, New World Order, all some of the extra things they're putting in this now to activate this later, and different things.
So I believe. So okay, this is a whole nother thing, man. So so I do believe that man, I don't want to get
and it's pretty deep. It's almost
I do.
We always have to watch what we say because of people that are hearing in the future.
It'll come back to bite you. So this is what I think.
It will come back. What you say can and will be used against you.
Oh yeah, so it will be. Somebody will find it. So this is what I think. I don't think that the vaccine is the mark of the beast. I think that red hat was.